Okay, good evening. This is Zen Trader Samesh Jaswat on the 2nd of May, Wednesday the 2nd of May 2012. I'm just going to run through my trades. Remember, I'm doing an opening range breakout strategy that has been successful for quite a few months, and every now and then we have a day like today, and today was one of those days. Just like any business, most days are profitable, but every now and then days you have to take a loss, and we call those expenses. So we have business expenses, and every now and then sometimes we have to pay our business expenses, and today was definitely one of those days. So let's just see what happened today. I'll run through the different trades, and yeah, hopefully this is helpful to you, and especially, this is relates specifically to breakout stocks. Okay, so the first trade of the day was Total SA ADS. It's an energy stock, and as you can see from the chart, I do these charts. I transfer them into Excel and do my trade journal. Very important to do a trade journal. Keep a tab of your trades, so you can go back to them at a later stage, check what you learned over that time, and just brings more awareness to your trades. You know exactly what you're doing. You can measure your progress and learn any lessons that you need to learn as you go through it. So here we have the first trade of the day, opened at around 47.38. Okay, as you can see here. So what I've written here trade and opening range breakout, so that's the name of the strategy. I've got a field in there called chart. Type in the day, and it's Wednesday, and the entry time, the time that I entered the trade, entry price, the price I entered at, and the exit time, time I exited, and the exit price. Also put in there my stop, where my initial stop loss was located, and obviously the profit or loss, depending on what the trade was. Okay, so on this trade, from the chart now, we can see the opening gap down in the morning. Nicely stayed within the 10-period moving average. Broke out of the opening range, and a lot of volume on the way down, and after they just paused, hit resistance around this area. Nothing to really say what that resistance was, but if you look at the futures and the S&P 500, you can see the S&P 500 today went up, down, up, down, up, down, something like that, and which made it a really difficult day to be trading any type of stocks and shares. No direction in the market whatsoever, and basically you get chopped out, which is exactly what happened today. So I'll run through these trades again. Like I said, not every day is a winning day. Okay, so I went short at 47.38 and stopped out at 47.69 as it came back up. I could have seen this maybe, and noticed these indecision candles. At that stage though, once I'd entered the trade, I was off looking for my next trade. I could have I guess stuck in, just watched one trade, but I like to enter at least 2 or 3 at the same time. Okay, so the next chart here, the next chart is VMED. Again, nice chart, holding within the 10-period moving average. Lots of volume on the way down, and then at 10:30 it started. In fact, the whole market started reversing. So all these trades went from positive back into negative. Over here, entry time 3 o'clock, 3:09. Entry price 2364. Stop loss 25 pips. exit time 15.57, exit price 23.82 over here. Okay, see, as it came back, it stopped me out. Okay, however, even though it's an unlucky day, you do have profitable trades. So this was quite a nice trade actually. Entry time 15:12. That's 12 minutes past 10. Okay, so sorry, I'm using UK time and US time over here. So this is UK time over here, and this is US time over here. So entered at 15:12 at the break of this opening range, and it came back and retested that line. Came down, and I exited at 33.41. Just a perfect trade really. Saw the reversal candle bar and exited the trade straight away. So nice profit of 95 cents.
Congratulations, you've got mail.
Okay, next trade of the day was WBMD. In this trade, nice, sort of held within the 10 period moving average, bounced nicely off the 10 period moving average, looked like it had a lot of volume on the way down, and again, just like the rest of the market, it's reversed at around 10:30 US time. Over here, entry price 228, exit price 2236, with a loss of 8 points or cents. Okay, another trade for today. Again, really nice pattern in the first hour of the day. Came down, lots of volume on the way down. Let me just take these off. Lots of volume on the way down, was looking really good, and again at 10:30 the market, as well as all my trades, reversed and gave us a loss of 15 pips or 15 cents, whichever way you want to look at it. Okay, here's another one. It's lost slightly bigger because as I entered later on in the day, I only entered at 10:30. At that time, as I entered, the market reversed strongly, strong bounce of the market, came straight up and stopped me out for my stop loss. But that's the reason you have a stop loss. So, if you look at this trade here, for example, okay, it did come down afterwards, but my stop loss at 50 cents, I could have lost a lot more than that. That's the reason why we have a stop loss, because more often than not, if you don't have a stop loss, it would have gone up to that area and you would have had to close out at a lot more. So that's the reason for having a stop loss that's not too small so you get stopped out too often, but also not too big at the same time. Okay, RGC, Regal Entertainment. After 10:30, I could see the market reversed. I thought, okay, go with the tide. Let's see if I can take one long. Again, took long at 10:45 or 10:47 over there, and promptly 20 minutes later the market reversed and stopped me out, and a loss of not bad 13 cents, 13.5 cents, 13.5 pips. After taking a few losses, it's quite psychologically difficult, because it starts mucking with your brain and your mind starts going into panic and fear mode, and your emotions really start playing havoc with you. So good lesson today. I guess after seeing this, I could have just stopped. That would have been probably the best strategy, instead of trying to fight the market. Just let the market do its thing and don't fight it. So this trade here, I entered at 15.54. I entered short. I thought it looked good. It was going down. The candle was very red. I didn't wait for the candle to close, which was my error. and I also didn't wait for the candle to break below the low that it had created either. So entry price 33.49, exit price 33.79 with a loss of 30 pips. At this stage I was probably over trading, and like I said, you know, revenge, fear, greed, it all comes back in when you've taken a few losses, and you know, if you're not having a good day, you're not in the right frame of mind, trading can be the most frustrating activity on the planet. When things are going well, things are going really well. When things are going badly, things just seem to go from bad to worse. So here we have another example of a trade where I'm not following my rules, or you know, don't follow rules. And what happened? Looked nice. The market at this stage was going down, so I thought, okay, fantastic, let's follow the train. And this open was being held nicely by the 10-period moving average, also looking very weak. I thought there's absolutely every reason for it to keep on going down, and didn't wait for it to break this resistance line or the support line, and it bounced right off there. Volume of the market dried up after all the hedge funders go to lunch, and just this sideways action, and eventually stopped me out. And here we go, entry price 36.28, exit price 36.80 for a loss of 52 pips. Now you're probably thinking that was a really bad day, and yeah, it was, you know, it wasn't the best day, but then again, it wasn't the worst day either. You know, you've got your stop losses in place, it limits your losses, you let your profits run, and as you can see, if we go back to that, let me just count these up. So we have open table, it was 52 minus 52. We have Plantronics minus 30, so 82 minus 13.4 minus 50 minus 50 that's 15.7, that's 8 minus 95 plus 18 and plus 31. The total loss for the day of 123 cents, or 123 points, 123 pips, depending if you're spread betting or you're trading shares. At 1,000 shares, so let me just write this in there. 100, let's write in another color. 100, let's delete that, so you take it off. 123, you're trading 1,000 shares, that equals 1,230 $1,230 loss for the day. Okay, so you know, it's a big day, but not an absolute train smash. Seeing as other days we've had this week have been over 2,000 profit, I think we're still up for the week, over 3,000 in the plus. So although today was a difficult day, over the week we're still looking pretty good. Anyway, I hope that makes sense to you guys.